Dictatorship is no more. Be ready, start. The tumultuous developments in Bangladesh leading to Sheikh Hasina's resignation as Prime Minister and her ignominious exit from the country amid violent civil unrest have rattled the geopolitics of the subcontinent. A Democrat turned dictator, Hasina's fall serves as a lesson to the authoritarian regimes in the region. The writing on the wall was clear for the Awami League Supremo following her transformation from a secular, inclusive leader to an autocratic ruler, crushing the dissidents with an iron hand and sending political opponents to jail. Her fourth consecutive win in the recent national elections, boycotted by the opposition, was marred by allegations of widespread rigging. Her regime has seen mass arrests of political rivals, civil rights activists, and dissidents, forced disappearances, alleged extrajudicial killings, and a crackdown on press freedom. As the disgraced Prime Minister, who was served a 45-minute deadline by the military leadership to have the country or face the wrath of the violent protests, is forced to reap the wages of authoritarian politics. The country stares at an uncertain future, with the army set to play a dominant role in guiding its destiny. Hasina's downfall is bound to have an impact on India, which has over the years made significant diplomatic investments in her leadership and backed her during crucial times. She was seen as a trustworthy ally in economic cooperation and in the fight against terrorism. She had shown genuine sensitivity and understanding of India's security concerns and consistently demonstrated her commitment to go after the extremist elements with an iron hand. In fact, Bangladesh remains the only nation in South Asia that could be called a reliable strategic partner for India, as all other countries have gradually slipped out of its sphere of influence over the years. The last decade has seen a dramatic transformation of bilateral relationships and a deepening of trade ties. But Hasina's drift to authoritarian and weakening legitimacy at the home have cast a shadow on the sustainability of those gains. Unwittingly, India is far too closely identified with Hasina, and the mounting hatred against her is bound to rub off against the nation. There is no doubt that both Pakistan and China will see the crisis in Bangladesh as an opportunity to challenge India's presence in the country and try to tar it with a pro-Hasina brush. New Delhi should bide its time, exercise caution, and deftly work with a new regime to limit the damage and protect the high-stakes relationship with Dhaka. A major concern for India is the possible rise of Islamist forces in Bangladesh in the days ahead and the systematic targeting of minority Hindus. The internal crisis could also hamper bilateral trade ties, which saw major upswing in recent times. Before the mass protests broke out, Dhaka was working on a project to facilitate efficient connectivity to India's northeast through overland transit and inland waterways.